Hey guys, today is Saturday, May the 6th of 2023, and I want to go over natural gas. So without any further delay, let's get into it. As you see, this is a commitments of trader report. These guys right here are commercial. These guys are large speculators. And you can see we've just been going sideways, just not moving anywhere higher, no lower. Ideally, if you want natural gas to start trending higher, we want to see commercial start hedging and start selling. And you can see there we need to take out this 95,382, and so far we're at 110,906. Large speculators at 141,289. For them to go strong long, they need to take out 126, 197. But so far it has just been going sideways, so no indication where they think is going. We'll see how this week goes and how it closes, and then see if they're going to decide to go higher, if they think that natural gas is going to go lower, or if large speculators are going to start unwinding and selling and natural gas is going to go higher. So this is the seasonality chart I like to use, and you can see right here, this is that April high that we did around the April the 28th, and we pulled back really hard. And you can see that the 15, the 10, and the 5-year average hit a peak somewhere around May 3rd. So natural gas didn't really get to play out the seasonality here. Now it pulls back, and maybe we could just start going sideways here. And then somewhere around the 8th, which is coming up this week, they both kind of bottom out, and then they just start grinding higher all the way to May 24th. So, looking at this pattern, since they did this a little early, maybe we won't get to May the 24th. If this starts grinding higher, maybe it'll be a couple of days earlier where they'll pull the rug if that's the game they want to play. But so far, this didn't play out here. It, is inverse, price action low, averages on the peak. And then May the 24th is a peak. And let's see if maybe they're going to pull the rug earlier. Maybe probably just get out if it starts grinding. If we see some price action grinding and, moving higher, just keep an alert for May the 24th in regards to seasonality. Okay, this is my simple glance chart. You guys are probably really used to it. As you can see, the hockey stick is getting more defined, so that's looking good. Everything just kind of the same here in the monthly. Nothing's really changed. On the MACD, you can see that now we kind of just turned flat over here. We got this nice pop, pulled back, PPS buy signal, but it pushed even way lower than I expected. And it's just kind of hovering there. But once you look at the daily, you see that we hit the value area low of 206, pierced it, and then got this nice little pop. So this closed all the way up here. And you can see that the volume on Friday was more to the bulls, and then Thursday, the bears really took it because it's really red. If we're going to continue going up, I could just tell you that we're probably going to go back to test 223, which is the point of control. And if we could climb up and through there, we're going to test that 50 again. But notice something. If I close this a little bit, you're going to see that the linear regression channels are now kind of going sideways. Before they were more pointing down, and now they're just kind of going sideways. When it's like about to turn, from what my experience tells me, is that then the linear regression channels just kind of go sideways, and then they start pointing up. But this is a good sign, meaning that, I don't know if the bottom is in, but there is kind of some base that is setting there, and it's kind of like a floor that the bulls are just kind of buying it up. Every time it hits really low, buying it up, and they're building a position here. So that's good. Let's go into market profile, and you see the value area low right here was at 206, 206, and that held, and it closed higher right here. Point of control, I got two market profiles here, 216 all the way to 218. So that's kind of like the middle of the line right there, line in the sand. Although we're below the VWAPs from two anchored points, which is April 14 all the way to the March the 3rd or the 2nd. What is that, the 2nd? The 3rd, yeah. So I'm using those anchor VWAPs, and you can see that price action is a little weaker. It's nothing looking good there. And you can see that we're going to have to deal again in this area of market profile resistance where the bears are, camping out. We're going to have to, grind in through there again. And if it's going to do the May 24th, maybe potential, another retest of this, then maybe that might be our last straw because June and July are very weak. So I'm betting that maybe we'll go up there again, test this, maybe push higher, but I'm not expecting too much. I just want to see if we could just try to at least get up here. And then once we get to May 23rd, just kind of, either pull the plug or get out, or maybe just hold on to it and see. But June, July is kind of very weak to maybe even weaker, or just kind of sideways action and just nothing really going on. Let's look at levels real quick. As you can see, before I do the levels, let's go into the calendar. I wanted to show you some things. As you can see, last week, none of this really kind of played out. It was just down, 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 down. And even the biggest day, I think was the 3rd, was still down. So none of it played out. Someone made a comment like, hey, you were off. I'm going to just tell you that, this is not 100% guaranteed. This is all probability. This is just telling you what's happened in the past, just to give you an insight. And if you decided to go long or whatever, your first thing you want to do is you want to maybe look at what the statistics are of this thing, what it has done in the past. And then you have to have your own trigger for you to decide to go long or short, whatever rules you use. I have my rules, which is the 50%, and some other things that I use that I don't show here yet. But, one thing, at least looking like right here, the day, if we could just stay above here, that's good. And if we could stay above here, that's good, depending where you at. But as you can see, Monday, we were below on the weekly 50% right here, and we tested it here. We never regained it. So those trading days that says, go long. If you have a rule, it's like, well, if I'm not above the 50% here, then it's not really bullish. It's more on the weaker side on the weekly chart, on the weekly 50% range. So, you wouldn't go long, but, if it would have from here kept going, then that would have made more sense to, when the trading day says to go, probably that it could go, long or go higher on these certain days. This will give you the indication that probably the chances are greater, but we never got to close above the 50% on the weekly. And that's how it is. So coming up, let me show you what the calendar's telling us. Monday is a down day, minus 20%. Trading day. Tuesday is an up day, 0.52% up. Wednesday is an up day. Thursday is a down day. And Friday is an up day. And now in regards to weekdays, that hasn't changed. Monday and Tuesday are up. Wednesday and Thursday and Friday are down, with Thursday being the worst day that it normally goes down in regards to weekday. So all these are normally down days. Only good days in regards to the week are Monday and Tuesday are normally the positive days. And then in regards to trading day, on this specific day, on the 8th, trading day has been down. On the 9th, specifically on the 9th, not the weekday, but the 9th has been up, has been up, has been down, has been up. And now over here, average return by week. For this week, average return, oh, look at that. I did it again. I don't know why I do that. Let me see if I just delete it. All right. Average return by week is up by 457%. And then average return by month. So I think that month, May is kind of weak. The only thing that's positive is that seasonality chart I showed you that says May the 24th. That's the only thing positive. It's kind of more like either sideways to flat or almost even down. Average return by month is 2.4501% down. And the positive days where you make money on this week will be on the 9th, which is this day right here. I have two money signs. That means it's super positive. So you'll make some money here if you were to go long. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just using the statistics. And on the 10th, it only has one money sign. So that means that, you'll make some money, but it's not as much as Tuesday. And now worst day to lose money will be Monday. So I have a double dollar sign there. That means that Monday probably is going to push even lower. And then on the 11th, right here, it has $1 sign, minus $1 sign. That means this Thursday, and that makes sense because the weekday is the worst day. So this is the one you'll lose money. But for some reason, this Monday coming up, you lose, more money. So Monday and Thursday, you'll lose money, but Monday will be the most you lose in regards to money. And making money will be Tuesday and the 10th, Wednesday. So that's it for the calendar here. Now, let's say if Monday was going to be a down day for support, you can see it's going to be obviously going to test the 203, and there's the $2 support and also the 196, which goes all the way back to February the 22nd, which is the 199 low. So let's say that was to go down. And if we were to pop Tuesday, then we got this is the daily. So this is for Monday's price action. If we're going to pop, this is for the week. We need to get above 222 and obviously deal with this volume profile area, 230 to 233, and obviously go to 241. This is a 50%, previous 50%, so that's 235. So we need to get above 241, 250, and 260. This is big level. And you can see that we just got a nice little pop here in the 4 hour, but we need to clear out 230, 223 right here. So if it was to go by key levels first, 222, then obviously the 235, and stay above 235. 222 and 235, stay above that for us to get some positive signal and price action to the upside. And then lastly, square of 9, we ended at 203, so that was somewhere, where am I? Oh, right here, somewhere around here, close to the 180, and we pushed all the way to 216, which is right here, very close to the 253 high. We just kind of stalled here. So let's see, like I said, we're back in this area right here. If we could get above, we're at 211 right now, where we closed right here. So we could get to 218. So next week's targets to the upside, 218, 225, and obviously 230 to 233 right here. So we're going to be back in this area, back and forth right here. Well, I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.